Wait, why? Why do people in China go through train stations that sometimes feel more like airports? I'm Lin, and this is Lin Explains China, simple stories behind everyday Chinese life. Imagine this. Maya is visiting Shanghai, and she has a high-speed train to catch. She grew up using American stations where the basic plan often feels simple. Find the track, wait nearby, and get on the train. So she walks into Shanghai Hongqiao, expecting a platform and maybe a coffee. Instead, she sees a giant departure board, a passport gate, an X-ray machine, a waiting hall the size of a small weather system, and rows of boarding gates. She looks at the ceiling and asks, "Lin, are you sure our train has wheels?" Yes, it does. No runway today. The short answer is that many large Chinese stations use an airport-like sequence to organize enormous passenger flows. The useful answer has 4 parts: identity, security, waiting, and timed boarding. Once you see what each part is doing, the building stops looking like an airport copy. It starts looking like crowd choreography. First comes identity. For many railway journeys in China, the ticket is connected to the valid identity document used for the booking. A Chinese traveler may use a national ID card. A foreign traveler normally uses the passport connected to the reservation. At the station, that document can be used to enter, board, and sometimes exit. Maya keeps looking for a paper ticket. Lin keeps pointing at her passport. This becomes a very short comedy about 2 people searching for an object that does not exist. The important travel rule is simple: use the same valid document connected to the booking and keep it easy to reach. Do not bury it under 3 chargers, a neck pillow, and the emergency snacks you promised you would not buy. In the United States, train systems and stations vary widely. Some use mobile tickets that a conductor scans later. Some major terminals organize passengers in lines before boarding, but a traveler may not expect the station entrance itself to connect identity, ticket, and access in one continuous sequence. That difference changes the first impression. In China, you are often entering a controlled travel area, not merely walking into a public building with tracks attached. Then comes security. Railway passengers and baggage go through safety screening. Your suitcase rides through an X-ray machine. You walk through the passenger check. Staff may also inspect an item manually when needed. This feels airport-like because the objects are familiar. Belt, tray, scanner, bottle, mild panic about what is hiding at the bottom of your bag, but it is not the full aviation ritual. You are not checking in 2 hours early, removing your life 1 pocket at a time, and negotiating with a tiny bag of shampoo. The railway process is its own system. The purpose is to keep prohibited and restricted items out of the controlled station and train environment. Current rules also focus on opening enough screening channels, helping priority passengers, and avoiding unnecessary repeat checks during some station transfers. So the scanner is not decoration. It is one reason the public side of the building and the travel side feel clearly separated. Now, look at the giant waiting hall. This is the part that makes Maya whisper, "Definitely airport." She sees long rows of seats, clocks, shops, departure screens, and gate numbers. But the hall is not only a place to wait. It is a passenger reservoir. Large hubs may serve many trains, many platforms, and huge numbers of people. If every passenger waited beside the track, platforms could become crowded long before each train arrived. The central hall keeps people in a larger protected space. When one train is ready, one gate releases one group toward one platform. Think of it like a very organized human aquarium. Everyone can move, eat noodles, charge a phone, and stare at the board. But each school of travelers swims toward the platform only when its number appears. This also explains why the platform can feel strangely calm. The busy part happened upstairs. The gate turned one enormous crowd into several timed waves. By contrast, many German stations begin from a different default. Platforms are often more open, and passengers may wait near the track before the train arrives. In France, some major stations use controlled boarding areas for certain services, while smaller stations may feel far more open. Europe is not one system wearing the same coat. The useful comparison is not open is better or controlled is better. Each network has its own combination of passenger volume, station shape, ticket inspection, security rules, and operating habits. Next comes the boarding gate. At many large Chinese stations, your platform is not treated like a living room where you can move in 3 hours early and claim your favorite corner. The gate opens before departure. Travelers scan or present their document, then move down an escalator or corridor to the platform. For a first-time visitor, this creates one dangerous little misunderstanding. You may see the train listed on the board and assume you should already be standing beside it. Or you may see a closed gate and assume something is wrong. Usually, the closed gate simply means not yet. Watch the board, listen for the announcement, check the train number, departure time, and gate. Do not follow a random crowd just because it looks confident. Crowds also make mistakes. They simply make them in matching jackets. The building itself adds another layer. Modern railway hubs often separate movements vertically. Departing passengers enter and wait on one level. Platforms sit on another. Arriving passengers may leave through a different corridor. Metro lines, taxis, buses, and private cars connect below or outside through separate zones. This is traffic choreography in concrete. The goal is not to make the building dramatic. The goal is to stop 5 different rivers of people from meeting in one doorway and becoming soup. That is why some stations feel enormous even when your personal journey is simple. You see a building designed for the network, not only for your train. There are important exceptions. Not every Chinese station is a giant high-speed rail hub. Smaller stations can be much simpler. Conventional rail services may use different layouts. Transfer passengers may follow a dedicated connection route, and some transfers do not require repeating the entire entrance sequence. Procedures can also differ by station, document type, and local conditions. And airport-like does not mean you should arrive as early as for an international flight. It means you should leave enough time for identity checks, security, finding the hall, and reaching the correct gate. At a large, unfamiliar station, a comfortable buffer is much better than performing your own action movie with a suitcase. Back to Maya. Her gate opens, she follows Lin downstairs, finds the train, stores her bag, and sits beside the window. No runway, no boarding bridge. No tiny airplane window asking her to become friends with the clouds. As the train leaves, she counts the sequence on 4 fingers. ID, screening, waiting, gate. That is the big idea. A large Chinese train station can look like an airport because both places organize many people around fixed departure times, but the similarity is mostly in the passenger flow. The train is still a train, and once you understand the sequence, the whole station becomes much easier to read. If this made China a little easier and a lot more fun to understand, subscribe. I'm Lin, and I'll see you in the next. Subscribe and catch the next clue with Lin.